How's it going, everybody? So, we're on our way back from going to check out Crescent Falls with Kirsten and his family. We're driving, we got a little bit of time to kill, so I figure I'd give you guys my input on my predictions. Kirsten's going to help us out. He's going to read the card, and I'm going to give you my predictions on what I think is going to happen for East versus West 4. I think I may have blubbered that on my fucking last video with King of the Table 4 or something like that. Mine's always moving, right? So what do we got for our first match, Kurt?
So first match that's on the card is Ryan Blue Bowen against Coach Ray, Raymond Labels.
Ryan Bowen versus Coach Ray. Both guys, awesome dudes. I love them both. I don't believe that Coach Ray is where Ryan Bowen is right now at a level of arm wrestling. I do believe this is probably going to be a fairly mismatched match. I'm saying Ryan Bowen is going to take this one 3-0. 3-0 Ryan Bowen. Next match.
So next match is Derek Smith against Revas Letizia. Revas Letizia is the guy who
just pulled Michael Todd.
Michael Todd in the previous one.
He's a big dude from Georgia. I'm going to say, this is tough. He's really good too. So Derek has so much potential. Derek's such a big man. If he's really starting to come into his own, where he's starting to figure out his tools. I know he had a bad clash against Artem on the last minute, maybe not as much preparation. I think he's going to be coming in more prepared for this one. But I think Ravaz has been on a higher level for a longer period of time. And I think experience is definitely going to play a role in this one. So I'm gonna say Ravaz is going to take this one 3-1. 3-1 for Ravaz over Derek Smith. Sorry, Derek, love you, buddy, but you're going to lose.
So the next one is Corey Miller from USA and Daniel Prochopchuk. If I pronounce it well.
I don't know much about the other dude. I know
Daniel is
shit ton about Corey Miller.
Daniel is around 65 to 70 kilo. I think 70 kilo. Yeah, multiple world champion.
Yeah, multiple world champion. And
yeah,
Corey is a really good puller. They call him the Flash for a reason. He's fast right out of the gates. I do believe I remember who he's pulling to. I believe if he can get the stop on Corey, I think Corey's gonna shock him. I think Corey's gonna shock him right off the beginning, and he may get a win on him right off the beginning. But I think it's gonna turn around, and it's gonna be 3-1
to Daniel.
3-1 for Daniel over Corey. Unfortunately, sorry, Corey.
So next one is Chance Shaw against Zurab Tavberice. Zurab had an awesome match against.
Yeah, he had a match against John. He also had a match against Ron. Short arm. I do believe that Chance is a really good puller. Chance had himself a war there with Ron as well. Ron ended up coming out on top on Chance. I do think that Chance's style could give Zurab some troubles. I think with that low hand that he does perform, I think it's good to get him initially off the start in a shitty position, but I do believe that Zurab is a grinder. He's a big fucking grinder. He has no issues pulling with his hand compromised. He has no issues pulling inside for long matches. I see him hanging out here for a bit. Chance may get one win on him, but I see Chance's stamina coming into play on this one and doing this very quickly, and I think that Zurab is going to come on top, and we're going to go 3-1 for Zurab. I think Chance is going to pull off one good win on him.
Yeah. So it's like more Eastern winners at the moment.
Right now there is, yes. Right now there is. Yeah.
So
I just believe bad matchups. Bad matchups for the Western pullers right now. Right?
Lachlan are there from Australia and Sandris from Latvia.
See, both guys I don't know a shit ton about. I know who they are. I know what they do. I know how they pull, but I don't know a shit ton about them. I've never really grabbed on them myself. Lachlan is really starting to make some waves. I believe that Lachlan is definitely the future of arm wrestling in Australia, and I think Lachlan is going to be putting Australia more on the map than what already Brian Bowen has for the world of arm wrestling. As for competitors coming out of the country, but Sandris has such that long leverage. I don't know if Lachlan is going to be able to control it. I do think that Lachlan will sink one or two on him, but I think that if Sandris adjusts properly the way that he should, I think that he's going to switch back around. It's going to be 3-0 for Sandris. 3-2.
That would be a war. 3-2 would be a war.
I think so, yeah.
So the next one is the Turkish guy, Yusuf. I cannot pronounce his surname. I will
Yusuf,
butcher
I
it.
love that dude. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's a good
really strong in a hook.
180 pounder.
Yeah, and his opponent is Yerdaulut, something like that. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that right.
You're probably doing a better job than I would. So, Yusuf, I don't know anything about the other guy, but I really like Yusuf. So I say Yusuf is going to take this one 3-1. We'll go to the next match because I don't really know much about who Yusuf is going.
So this is a good, I think it's a good match. Krasimir Kostadinov and Irakli Zirakashvili. What do you think about this match?
See, it's hard to say because like Krasi's been pulling some big dudes lately in the super heavyweight division, and now he's coming back down to the 242-pound class. I believe is more a comfortable weight class for him. Irakli is making some huge waves too. He came off of his loss to Todd, but then again had a phenomenal victory over Marcio Barbosa, which I believe was a very bad style conflict for Marcio. I still thought Marcio was going to take it, but Irakli definitely impressed for sure. So I say, I think the top roll, his top roll is going to be more effective than what Krasi's hook is going to be. And I think Irakli is going to clean sweep him, honestly. I do believe Irakli is going to clean sweep him. I think it's going to be 3-0 for Krasi. I really want to see Krasi pull off a win because I haven't seen him have a good victory in a while.
Yeah.
But I think, honest opinion, Irakli is going to clean sweep him 3-0.
Dave Chaffee.
Now we're getting into the good ones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now is because these are I think
Any
these
one
are,
of these matches can be main event matches.
Yes.
Any one of them.
Yes. Engin is doing a good job in these, but from now on, I think these are title matches.
Yeah,
From
any
now
one
on
of
is
them can
title
be main
matches.
events.
Yeah.
For sure.
So we have Dave Chaffee from USA and Artem Morozov from Kazakhstan. You faced Artem Morozov.
In the left arm,
In the
yes.
left arm.
Right arm is a completely different story.
Yeah.
I've heard that his left is better at arm wrestling than his right arm is. His left felt fucking phenomenal. If his right feels like his left, then Dave's in a lot of fucking trouble. But I don't believe that's the fucking case.
And he's still young. He's like 24
he
years
is
old.
still young, and Dave is, in my opinion, one of the strongest arm wrestlers in the world next to Levon. And I don't know if he's going to be able to crack Dave. If he does beat Dave, it's because he's got better stamina than him, but I do believe Dave is going to be coming out of the gates a lot more powerful than him. Look at the wild horses over there. Yeah. So I do believe he's going to be coming out of the gates a lot more powerful than him. So I think Dave is just going to power out. So Dave has a point that he's trying to make, and I think Dave's going to take this one 3-0. I think Artem is definitely the future of arm wrestling for the super heavyweight division. Should he stay injury free and continue to make the progression that he does, he's definitely going to be in that number one spot soon. But I don't think he's going to be able to beat Dave yet.
So Gabriela Vasconcelos versus I'm gonna butcher this name. Egli could be.
Who's that?
Egli.
I don't know
Egli.
either of them people.
Yeah, I've heard that she is pretty phenomenal as well as Gabriella is.
Yeah. Is she pulling Gabrielle?
Yeah, she's
Oh,
gonna
she's
be
pulling
called
Gabrielle?
Gabriella left arm.
Gabrielle. Bad chick. Wow. Gabrielle, I can't see anybody beating Gabrielle. Gabrielle's going to take it.
Yeah,
3-0.
but if Engen made this card,
3-0 Gabrielle.
could be
3-0
No, let's see.
Gabrielle. She's the best woman arm wrestler on the planet right now in my eyes. 100%.
So next one, the guy who possibly made me a better arm wrestler in the future and gave me a new tendon, Božidar Siminov versus David Samushi from Georgia.
That's a good match. Božidar is a specimen all on his own, in my opinion. And I believe Božidar is going to take this one. I think the other guy, he's going to come out. He's going to take one right off the pop, but Božidar is going to make his adjustments. He's going to sink his hook. He's going to wear him down because that dude can pull inside for hours.
Yeah.
Like, the stamina on him is insane. And I'm going to say Božidar is going to take this one 3-1.
It's going to be, in my opinion, it's going to be a very, very long match if it's going inside.
100%, yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
It's going to be long, but I can't see somebody outlasting Božidar right now.
Yeah. I mean, Božidar, I've seen a Božidar video of Božidar beating Krasimir on the left as well.
Yeah, he's a good puller.
In his weight class, he is phenomenal. He is.
Yeah.
So, Oleg Zok and David Datikan. This
Oleg
guy,
is making his comeback now.
Yeah.
Right? So this is Oleg's first match back from his big accident.
Yeah.
And he's pulling somebody in his own weight class. See, before he had his accident and he got injured and suffered that drastic loss, he was beating the best fucking heavyweights in the fucking world.
Like Andrei Pushkar,
Everybody.
Vitali.
Everybody. Like, he was unfreaking touchable. And he's got a gift, like a natural gift for the sport with his arm that he has. So I'm gonna say it's not even gonna be a match. Oleg's gonna take it 3-0. This is gonna be the beginning of the second rise of Oleg.
So David is the guy who's training at the moment with Denis Seplenkov, that Russian guy. He's pretty strong as well. But we'll see where Oleg level is at the moment.
I don't think there's a single person on the planet, if Oleg is feeling half decent, under 200 pounds that can beat him left arm.
Yeah.
Not a person on the planet.
But I think that the weight of his opponent is going to be 100 kilos. It's going to be like 10 kilos more than Oleg probably.
Yeah. I still say Oleg. I think this is the return. This is the return of Oleg.
Yeah. So again, Gabriela Vasconcelos versus Egli is gonna be a right arm this time. Are you still gonna say?
The last one was a left arm match?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't realize. I thought the first one was a right arm match.
No.
Well, Gabrielle's going to take this one. This one is going to be 3-0 for Gabrielle. The left arm, I'm not 100% sure about how it's going to go. But 3-0 for this one, Gabrielle.
So the next match is gonna be a left one as well. It's Cody Merritt versus Artem Morozov.
Oh, that's going to be an interesting. I'm actually really excited to see this because Cody Merritt, in my eyes, is probably top 3, top 4 in the world for the left arm in the super heavyweight division. Artem Morozov, I do believe, is right there as well. I don't think that he's far off of Cody. I think Cody's got more experience, but Artem definitely has a lot more youth and a lot less injuries under his belt than what Cody does that he has to deal with. So I really don't know. I really like Cody too, but I think Artem's going to come out on top. I think Artem's going to beat him, not clean sweep him, but I think the age is going to make an effect with Cody, and I think that Artem is going to take this one 3-1.
Well, can't wait.
That's
like
going to be.
it's less than 24 hours.
I know it is.
So the next one is a match that I sponsored as well, and you're gonna see, guys, my studio's logo is gonna be Prodigy Tattoo Studio on the sleeves, and this is gonna be between Todd Hutchings and Evgeny Brutnik.
Yeah, I see this one. I want to see Todd fucking smash him. See,
Is it like sweet? But you want a revenge on him? That's
very,
why?
very sneaky arm wrestler, and is very good at getting what he wants and what he needs. But I don't know if he's going to be able to do that with Todd. I really don't, because Todd has a lot more experience over there, a lot more dealing with these guys. I really don't think that he's going to do it, and I believe he may come out on top of him, but finishing Todd is a lot easier said than done. So I think Brutnik's going to take one or two. I do believe Brutnik's going to take one or two, but I think that Hutchins' stamina is going to be better than Brutnik, and I think it's going to be an absolute fucking war and a lot of back and forth. But I think Todd is going to come out on top 3-2.
Wow.
Yeah.
3-2 means a war.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's going to be a real good match.
Oh yeah. The comeback of Jericho. It's been quite a while since he pulled someone.
Yeah.
Jericho against Gennady.
See, that's a bad. Gennady's a bad dude to pull as it is. Never mind coming off of sitting on your ass for 3-4 years. I know he's been working out and he's been training with some guys, but the level I think that Gennady's on right now, and the way that he's fucking performing, and I think that Gennady can pull at many different angles on the table. I don't see how Jerry's going to be able to pull this one off. I think Jerry may get the hit on the one, boom, jump on his arm. But if Gennady comes in fired up the way he was his last fucking matches, I do believe that Gennady is going to fucking step it up. And if you see Gennady get mad stomping around the stage, it's a fucking absolute fucking bad situation for any opponent that he's going against. So I think Gennady's actually going to beat Jerry 3-1.
3-1.
3-1.
That's almost a clean sweep.
I know. Almost. But Jerry is very, very quick, and if he does get on top of your arm, you better lay down and readjust for the next time, because he ain't going to have much left for later matches.
Right. So, the final match and the main event. John Brzezinski, the greatest of all time, versus Kadrigali Ongerbayev.
Is this the main event, or is Jerry and Gennady the main event? I'm not 100% sure.
I think the main event is John Brzezinski and Ongerbayev.
Gennady and Jerry were, but whatever. However they do. Honestly, any one of the last 6 matches.
They are
the
all main events, yeah.
Any other freaking event that went on, any one of them would have been a main event. Every match on this card could have been a main event, period.
Yeah.
So, but I'm going to say, I'm obviously the GOAT. Obviously, John, you can never bet against John. John's going to win it 3-1. 3-1. Almost a clean sweep. But it's going to be 3-1 for John. So,
Yeah.
those are my predictions for East versus West 4. Go check out Kirsten's channel. I'll put a link below. We're going to do a practice tonight in Red Deer. I'm sure you'll get some footage from it. Maybe get a king of the table or something going on. But yeah, tomorrow, East versus West 4. I don't know if I'm going to be able to watch it in my usual state of mind in my garage with everybody else eating mac and cheese and burgers. But I'm probably going to watch it on my phone on a work site, because after practice tonight, I'm going to work. So, East versus West 4, make sure you're watching it.